Alice got back on the path, not knowing where the path was going to lead her. But they had said the White Rabbit had been down this path, so she was hoping eventually she would find him. She kept walking and walking, and it became more and more difficult to walk. The plants kept getting larger and larger all around her, and it was hard walking through all the plants and grass and leaves. She didn't know what was going to come upon her. She saw a clearing and sat down and rested for a few minutes by the water. Oh, I don't know what's going to become of me if I don't find that white rabbit and find my way home. She became more and more frightened as she thought about it and started to cry. Woe with me, what is going to happen with me if I don't find that white rabbit to get me home? She cried, and all of a sudden, who do you think popped in? The White Rabbit, running by. Please, please stop, she yelled to the White Rabbit. Please, please, stop, stop, stop. Stop running, please come and help me, please, please. She kept yelling, and all of a sudden he stopped, turned around, and said, What can I help you with, young lady? Oh, please, kind sir, can you help me? I have lost my way. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know how to get home. Silly girl, why are you here anyway? Well, I saw you run in here, and I had to follow you. I thought you were late for a party. I am late. I'm late to have dinner with my wife, and she gets very upset when I'm late. I have to get going. Oh, please, please, can't you help me get out of here? Well, I can after dinner, but not before. My wife is already going to be very unhappy with me being late. Oh my gosh, please, please. Okay, come on, you can come home with me, have dinner, and after dinner, I will take you to the exit. So they jumped down and started heading to his home. Thank you, she kept saying. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. Well, hasn't anyone ever told you not to run after strangers? I never thought about it. Well, you need to think about it. You never know what might happen. Here you were. If you hadn't found me, how would you have got home? I don't know. I don't know. Well, think, young girl. Think before jumping somewhere. Well, come on, we need to hop on down from here and start heading to dinner. My wife is going to be very mad if I don't get home soon. I'm already late. I'm late and late for a very important date. And you know she's going to be angry if I don't get there soon. Well, they walked for quite a little while, and Alice became very tired, and she said to the White Rabbit, How much longer is it going to be? I'm really tired. And the White Rabbit said, Come on, Alice, let's get going. It's not too much further. They walked a while longer, and Alice again said, Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And the White Rabbit said, Come on, silly girl, come on, it's not much further. Come on, come on, come on. They walked a little further, and then they came upon a clearing. Oh, a wonderful area it was. The creek running by, and it was clear, but there was no food there. I don't see anything, she said to the White Rabbit. There's no food, there's nothing. Oh, don't worry, it will be soon. Close your eyes, Alice, and see what appears. And out she couldn't believe when she opened her eyes what she saw. Everything was so beautiful. Everything was so green and beautiful florals all about. All the yellows and blues and pinks, everything was gorgeous. Oh, it's so beautiful. And he smiled a big grin. Of course it's beautiful. And then she smelled the wonderful, wonderful food. Oh my gosh, that smells like heaven. And the rabbit smiled big. Yes, my wife does know how to cook really well, doesn't she? Oh, she couldn't believe what was in front of her eyes. All the tables set up so beautifully, and all that food on the buffet table. All those yummy desserts. Yum, yum. Oh, his wife really does know how to cook, and a lot of fresh vegetables also. Oh, she did know, and pastries everywhere. She could feel her hunger rising up, looking at all that yummy, yummy food. Come on, he said, let's get over there and get something to eat. I'm hungry too. So they got a little closer and got their plates and started piling on the food. Oh my gosh, look at all those pastries and all that fresh fruit. Oh, it looked so amazing. Alice couldn't believe what was in front of her eyes. Oh, oh, oh. She had to take a piece of that one cookie that was so yummy, it smelled so good. And then Alice started looking around at all the beautiful tables that were set up and all the beautiful florals all about. There was tons and tons of places for people to sit down and grab something to eat. And she couldn't believe what she was seeing, how everything was set up so nice. And there was so many beautiful things. And of course, some fresh bread on the table also. Come on, let's get over there before that bread dries out, the White Rabbit said. So they started heading towards the table to sit down and eat their meal. Oh, this is going to be a wonderful meal today, she said to the White Rabbit. This is the best meal I think I can remember in a long, long time. Oh, well, like I said, my wife really does know how to cook, doesn't she? Well, we better get going. It's time to leave. Come on, Alice, it's time to go now. We're done eating and we're done visiting. We have to go. We have a short window to get out of here on time. You don't want to be here for another year, do you? She sighed. Well, I wouldn't mind being here, but I guess we better go. Bye-bye, she said to everyone, and they went on their way. Well, they finally made it to where the exit is. The only way you can get out of Wonderland. Thank gosh Alice had found the rabbit to show her way out, or she would have been here for a year. Only once a year does that door open, the rabbit had told her. So you have to be ready to come in and go out, because that's a little small window that you can leave and come. She said to him, thank you for all your help. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you next year, she yelled, and he yelled back, I'll see you next year, right by the tree where you first saw me. Sleeping and napping, weren't you? And they both giggled and laughed. Oh, I can't wait to come back and spend some more time with you next year. And he said the same for me. Bye-bye, Alice. And she said, bye-bye, Rabbit. See you next year. And he said, I'll see you next year. And that's how it ended.